welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing my WIP of the week, and my WIP this week is actually a WIP and a finished project because it's all that I've worked on this week and I managed to go ahead and finish it. So it is my my granny cardigan. So that's what it turned out like. Last time that I showed it, I was right here, so I had completed the square and the first arm and had got there. I had to rip all of that back and then try and color control a little bit, and I had to rip it back several times trying to get all of the colors in it, and they don't match, but I'm okay with it. I'm not really, too worried about it. It has most of the colors in it. They're not in the same order because in the skeins, the ombre skeins, they're not exactly the same, so it's hard to get all of the colors in a certain way, but I think I did okay. So I finished this arm, and then I did the ribbing. So this is front post and then regular double crochet repeated out throughout the whole thing. That's how I do my ribbing. It is curling for some reason. And normally this ribbing, the reason why I like it is because it lays really flat and it doesn't have that bulkiness to it. But for some reason, the way that this sweater is constructed, it's wanting to curl. So I think I'm going to have to block this. If I was to do it again, I would maybe do like 3 or 4 more rounds on the square and then continue from there, because it fits, but it's a little snug. So I'm hoping that when I wash it, it'll loosen up a little bit. But as it sits right now, it kind of just sits over my shoulders. I can't really pull it across, like this sweater sits across the whole of my chest. I can't really do that with this. It does sit okay across the back. It is a little kind of crunched up right now, but I'm hoping that once I wash it, it'll kind of relax a little bit and maybe it'll stretch a little and it'll fit a little bit better. But other than that, it fits really nicely. I did really like how I did the sleeves, and the cuffs are really nice, and it just fits really nicely, other than fitting over the way that I like my sweaters. I like to have them a little bit looser, and when I had done the square, I thought that it would sit a little looser, but it doesn't. It's still wearable, and hopefully, like I said, it will loosen up a little bit once I wash it, but the colorings turned out really beautiful. So that is my WIP and finish object this week. That's pretty much all I've worked on. I really wanted to go ahead and finish this, so I kind of put everything else on the back burner and worked strictly on this, and I managed to go ahead and get it finished. I probably could have done a couple more rows on the ribbing, but to be honest, I was done. I just wanted to be done with this sweater, and I think it's turned out really nice. I wanted to go ahead and move on to a different project, and I think that my next projects are going to be smaller projects. I think I need to kind of take a break from the big projects because I've done 2 sweaters back to back, my green and white sweater and then this one. I started a sweater on my knitting machine. I really haven't made much progress on that. I'm starting to unpick the stitches to do the ribbing portion on my flatbed knitting machine. So how you do that is you have to unpick all of the stitches and then rework them up to create the ribbing portion. And that is as far as I've gotten on that. It's probably been a month since I even touched it. Not really worked on anything else, but I really wanted to go ahead and finish this. That way I can throw it in the wash and kind of stretch it, try and stretch it out a little bit, and see if it will relax a little and be a little bit more comfortable for me to wear. I am in the process, I don't know if you can see all this junk here, trying to reorganize the craft room a little bit. I have some bins that I'm going to be putting up here to hold my molds and I have a large bag that I kind of been holding my resin molds in, and that's not really working out. It's kind of misshapening them, and I really don't like that. So I have some totes over here that we repurposed from inside the house that I've gotten a lot of my little molds out, and then I have all of these like big bins that I'm going to put up here and try and do some more organizing. I have some pieces of wood outside that I'm going to cut to the size of these ones so I can stack them on top of each other, and then this is just for random storage. I need to go through all of this junk sitting next to me again. My yarn looks like a tornado hit it. Everything's kind of everywhere. I just really need to get in here and get some cleaning done and some reorganizing. Things just been really hectic with me being sick and then me getting sick again. I'm finally getting over that. I still have a little bit of the chest thing going on, so hopefully that will go away soon. Thankfully the cough is gone, my voice is back. But yeah, things just kind of have been stacked everywhere in here, and I really need to get in here and clean. But I'm happy to at least get that. It's like those little cube storage things that look like old milk crates. We had them used in my kitchen area for storage for like random stuff that we just didn't have room to put anywhere. You know, kind of things that people would put in their junk drawer. We don't have a junk drawer, so we created this cube tower, and it just wasn't working anymore. The dogs kept knocking stuff off, and so I went through all of that and found different places to put things that we needed to keep and get rid of things that we don't. And I've put all of my smaller molds on there, and that has tremendously helped out. I did lose some storage for my yarn that was on this little, it's a cabinet out of my kitchen, but we had to take it out when we bought our house because our refrigerator was twice the size of the refrigerator space that our house allowed. So we took this out, and it has a drawer and a cabinet in it, and I've used it in my craft room ever since. So it has a countertop on it, so that storage area is sitting on top of that counter, and that's working out really well. And then I just need to get these bins organized with my larger molds and hopefully take care of all this stuff. But that's just me rambling. I hope that you guys enjoyed my WIP of the Week finished project, and I will see you next time. Bye!